Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I bet you didn't know about this bizarre event in history. Imagine a tidal wave, but instead of water, it's molasses. Yes, you heard that right, molasses. Thick, dark, and gooey molasses to be exact. Today, we're diving into one of the most bizarre and sticky disasters in American history, the Great Molasses Flood of 1919. So picture this, it's January 15th, 1919, in Boston's North End. The air is crisp and the streets are bustling with activity. A massive storage tank filled with 2.3 million gallons of molasses, used for making industrial alcohol, was sitting there on Commercial Street. This tank was a towering presence in the neighborhood. Now it wasn't just any molasses. This stuff was thick, dark, and gooey. Imagine the consistency of the thickest syrup you've ever seen. And then, around lunchtime, the tank bursts. Yes, bursts with a thunderous roar. A 15-foot-high wave of molasses, moving at 35 miles per hour, rushed through the streets. It was like a sticky tsunami, unstoppable and devastating. People were just going about their day, and suddenly they were fighting for their lives against this unexpected, sticky deluge. Buildings were crushed, horses got trapped, and tragically, 21 people lost their lives. The destruction was unimaginable. But why did this happen? What led to such a catastrophic failure? Turns out the tank was hastily constructed during World War I to meet the booming demand for alcohol. The rush to meet wartime needs led to some serious oversights. Corners were cut and safety checks were skipped. The tank was a ticking time bomb. The tank had been leaking for ages, and the company even painted it brown to hide the leaks. Imagine the audacity. Yeah, not the best idea. The aftermath was chaotic. The streets were a sticky mess and the community was in shock. Rescue teams had to wade through knee-deep molasses to save people. It was a slow and grueling process. It took weeks to clean up the mess, and the entire area smelled like molasses for months. The scent was inescapable. Imagine walking through sticky streets and having that sweet, sickly smell following you everywhere. It was a constant reminder of the disaster. The disaster led to a massive lawsuit against the United States Industrial Alcohol Company. The legal battle was intense and closely followed by the public. It was one of the first major class action lawsuits in the US, and the company ended up paying out millions in damages. Justice was served, but it couldn't undo the tragedy. It also led to stricter regulations and safety standards for industrial storage tanks. The disaster prompted a much-needed overhaul of safety protocols, so in a way, this sticky mess made things a bit safer for future generations. Lessons were learned and changes were made. So the next time you pour molasses on your pancakes, take a moment to remember this bizarre chapter in history. It's a sweet reminder of a not-so-sweet event. The Great Molasses Flood is a sticky reminder that sometimes the most unexpected things can cause the greatest chaos. It's a story that's hard to believe but impossible to forget. Thanks for tuning in, and if you enjoyed this strange but true tale, hit the like button and subscribe for more weird and wonderful history stories. We've got plenty more where this came from. Catch you in the next one. Stay curious and keep exploring the past.